Just want to make sure you guys are warmed up real quick. If you want to try something out with me, just roll with it. When I say Joe, you say Holt. Joe,
Holt.
Joe,
Holt.
When I say cat, you say comedy. Cat,
Comedy.
cat,
Comedy.
When I say something, you say else. Something
Else.
Something
Else.
You guys really rolled with that really well, thank you. I forgot about the third one, I just feel really embarrassed. But guys, there are misunderstandings all the time in my life, and let me illustrate. When I was younger and a woman would say that she was expecting, I always waited for her to finish the sentence. You know, like a noun or something, like, guys, I'm expecting a package, or guys, I'm expecting flowers, and not like, guys, I'm expecting a baby. Like, what's the postage on that? But I hate it when babies are funnier on accident than I am on purpose. Me and my buddy Alex were up here doing a show, actually, this stage last year. We were doing a duo, and I was telling a story. It wasn't even the punchline, the audience was silent. And all of a sudden, this baby out in the corner just starts cracking up. And then the audience laughed even harder. It was the best laughter we got all night. We're like, very well, baby, we shall defer the floor to you. Anyway, moving away from babies. Oh, and okay, not moving away from babies yet. Another thing, babies are like big, bald people, but just shrunken down and formed into more adorableness. You'll see what I mean when my buddy Alex comes on. Anyways, fun fact I learned recently, kissing is good for your health. Incidentally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle also jumped up on my priority list recently. Any health nuts out there? We'll talk. Ladies. If you feel like you have bad luck with your dating life, maybe you just need to change up your approach. You know, for some people, all they care about is the attitude. Other people, they just care about nice things. And for still others, the flash of a strobe light will make them fall into your arms. That last one mainly applies to those who suffer from epilepsy, but whatever floats your boat. I was at Taco Bell the other day, and a guy and a girl pulled up in a car outside. Guy gets out first, walks around, opens the door for his girl, and I thought, oh, what a gentleman! Real classy, opening the door for his girl on a classy date to Taco Bell. Turns out she was on crutches. I'm a bad guy, I know, I'm a terrible person. I feel like Facebook would be a lot more interesting if people could update their status while they were dreaming. Don't worry, guys. Instead, you would see things like, just beat Will Ferrell in a breakdance contest. Booyah! Tagged David Bowie. Or, sure is a nice view on the moon tonight, enjoying with my 4th grade crush. Don't remember her name, but she's filled out nicely. Or, had to go pee, so I went to the bathroom, and now my pants are strangely warm. This is how I think I sound while I'm listening to my music with my headphones on. There's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true. All the games you play, you would always win. Woo! This is how I actually sound. Watch the birds face inside, get your name. Funny thing about that song is when I first heard it, I thought she was saying I set fire to Lorraine. I just thought this song is so violent. You guys got on my case for listening to rock music. And somebody told me, they were like, no, she's setting fire to the rain. It's like, oh, that makes way more sense. Another funny thing about that song is I used to work at Disney World right next to the American Idol experience, and girls would come in all the time and sing that song, and they usually sounded pretty good until the chorus. It was like, girl, I can relate, we both suck. I really like surprises, which is why I like Rexburg weather. It's also why I bring confetti anytime I mug somebody. Surprise! Alright, hand it over. Whenever somebody says that something is the bane of their existence, I always think of Bane from Batman. I always think, what would he say? You know, somebody's like, man, my parents' rules are the bane of my existence. I think, you whine like a younger man. But your video games have defeated you. Or like, man, homework is the bane of my existence. I think, hello, I have no homework. I have come to liberate you from your state of ignorance. What is his nationality, by the way? It's never explained in the movie. Like, what is he? Bane. It's never really explained in the movie, but in the comics, Bane is Hispanic. He's like a luchador wrestler. You know, like Nacho Libre. People of Gotham, I'm a little concerned for your liberation yesterday. Armies will be raised, spoils will be enjoyed, and stretchy pants will be worn. These for fun. Now, go away. Burn some books. Burn some books. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much.
AKA brown sugar. So because I'm brown, that's why. So, who's here on just to support your guys' friends? Like medium tough friends. Okay. So who's here on a date?
Yeah!
See that like awkward silence? It's like, I don't know if this is a date or not. No. Yeah. Confidence, man. Okay. And who's just here because they're just confused? 80% of people who had students were confused. Okay, that's good to know. All right, next up is Alex Ashby. He's from Idaho. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
5 people are from Idaho. Okay, that's good. He says he's the comedian that Rexburg needs but doesn't deserve right now. So give it up for Alex.
Hello, everybody. I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Nice. I actually don't know. No, glad to be here today. And I'm going to start with some observational humor. First off, I am bald. Yeah, it's okay to laugh at that. You know, not all bald people are cancer patients. But it's okay. I'll reference it later. Alright, so yeah, I'm bald. And really it's okay to make fun of us. I think the media has scared people into not making fun of bald people because in every movie, if you're bald, you're either a bad guy, right? Super villain, something like that. You're either like a Buddhist monk, you have crazy ninja powers, or you're an airbender or something. Or you're a cancer patient, right? You don't want to make fun of any of those people because you'll get in trouble, right? So don't make fun of me, that's what I'm saying. There are some benefits to being bald though. First of all, you are way more aerodynamic. Today I chose to shave my head. Probably shaved like a minute and a half off my mile run as well. Now I have a 23.5 minute mile. I also don't use any shampoo, right? Save a lot of money with that. Of course, then I go out and buy like sweet do-rags, wax, and Bane costumes. No, seriously, like every bad guy in the movie is bald. There's a Bane, Voldemort. Who else is there? No, I had more. I promise.
Lex Luthor!
Yes, thank you. That was on my list. Lex Luthor, and then there's like the one creepy human in the Smurfs, you know. I don't even know his name. He's like a monk. No, I guess he has some. We won't claim him. He has some here. Anyway, it's good stuff. Random fact though, when you are bald, you gain an appreciation for what pregnant women go through. Hear me out, hear me out. I say this because I'm convinced there's only two types of people in the world that have complete strangers come up and start rubbing them. Like, seriously, like, you know, I'm sure you've heard it from, you know, pregnant women all the time. They're like, oh, people come up, they rub my belly. Yeah, they rub my belly too. But they also, people come up, I'll be sitting there studying, minding my own business, and I'll feel this like cold hand start caressing my scalp. It was, the first couple times really weirded me out. Actually, I kind of like it. It feels nice. You know, it's free scalp massage. Scalp massage. Anyways. But yeah, I feel for the pregnant women. That's all I'm saying. Also, a little bit more about me. And also, I'm a dance major. Woo! Oh, you guys are good people. Most people think that's a punchline. Yeah. Or they're like, oh, good for you. Good for you. Yes, it is good for me. Thank you. No, but I really like dancing. I like being a dance major. It's pretty physical. I consider it, you know, athletic activity. I consider myself an athlete, right? Unfortunately, my skills in dance do not transfer into the other sports. Okay? Like, we're playing basketball with some buddies and whatever. Down here dribbling. Go for a layup. Hey, why are you laughing at me? I will kick you in the face. Or in soccer, one of my friends was like, all right, when you get up to the goalie box, it's all in the footwork. You gotta do a bunch of footwork and fake out the goal, and then, you know, you get in. I'm like, okay, sweet. So I get there, get up to the goalie box, I'm like, all right. I've never really tried to call on carpet before, sorry. Anyways, let me try that again. Nope, it's not gonna work. Make the goal. Sorry. Yeah. Dancing, good stuff. Good stuff. We learn a lot about the body in dance, right? Sometimes it makes me feel, well, let me back up a little bit. So, we learn a lot about body language. And for homework, sometimes we'll actually be assigned to go out and stalk people. Like, yeah, we'll have to like watch them very closely and critique their every move. And sometimes we even have to follow them and try to mimic them. Like, you know, so we'll be at the gym and I'll see this guy and say, okay, try and mimic him, you know, try to copy his body language. Like, that guy's a dude, he's really cool. No, we also talk about like how to read people, and sometimes it makes me feel like I have a superpower. It's pretty awesome, actually. So we'll talk about like, you know, how to stand if you want to attract people. You know, let people know you're interested in them. When I talked about it, I forgot that like most of my classes are full of girls, and so when I tried to do what they said, it didn't quite work.
Oh.
Okay, I have the superpower of reading body language, okay? But since I'm bald, I must use it for evil, right? It's like, it's an unwritten rule, media has cast that upon me. It's okay, I accept it. So, I use my superpower to, well, for a couple of things. But mostly to get food out of women. And I can look at them and be like, okay, she will make me cookies in probably like 3 days if I play her. But you know, if I'm lucky, dinner, dessert. Or it comes in handy when you can tell if your teacher's having a bad day, you know? You can walk in and be like, oh, I need to keep it down today. You know, he's gonna, whatever teacher's fail, that's right. But, like any, again, media has cast upon us, is that superpowers fail. And usually when you're in a life and death struggle with your arch nemesis. Happened to me the other day. I was a little late for my anatomy class, because I was out frolicking in the sunshine. Because that's what dancers do. No. So, I'm a little late, happy I was just frolicking. I go walking in, big smile on my face. Before I have time to engage my superpower and judge the professor, I'm walking to my seat and I didn't realize that he's standing behind me, you know, up at his gilded throne with his bone scepter. Scepter. It's a scepter, not a sepulcher. His bone scepter, you know, he focuses his wrath upon me. His bone scepter. He says, Mr. Ashby, do you find something humorous about this?
Humorous.
Okay, I had another really funny anatomy joke I was going to tell, but I think it's above your level. So, okay, I'll leave you guys with this, okay. Why was the skeleton alone in the corner? Why? Because he had no body to be with.
So hopefully his girlfriend finds this an amazing date. All right, so give it up for Jordan.
How's it going, everybody?
Woo!
Good, I'm glad it's so good. So I just want to start off with telling you guys that my life's awkward. Yeah, it's awkward. Like, if my life had a TV show, it'd probably be called Awkward, which makes it really awkward because MTV already has a show called Awkward. And if they were at some like TV show party, they'd probably be together and the MTV Awkward would probably be like, oh, this is awkward. She's totally wearing the same title as me. And then my awkward would probably be in the corner, probably making faces like this. No, it's super awkward. Like, this one time I was in the MC, I was getting some food, I got this caliente salad. If you guys don't know what a caliente salad is, it's pretty much a heart attack disguised by lettuce. So it is. You got like a deep fried tortilla shell, then you get some fried rice in there, put some refried beans, that means it's been fried at least twice now. And then you get some greasy chicken or pork, whichever one you want to have a heart attack by first. And then you throw some lettuce on there to not make yourself feel so bad. But like, and it never, they always put it in this box that never closes either. Like, unlike my arteries, it's not going anywhere. It's not closing. So I was going, and I got my caliente salad, and I'm walking down the stairs, and I see these two doors. You know how the MC is. There's an outside door and an inside door. And this guy, he's holding out the outside door. So I see that he's holding it for this girl. So I'm like, oh, I'll be a gentleman. Open the inside door. So I'm holding it, and this girl, she sees the guy opening the door for her, because she's about like 15 yards away. Like, it's pretty far distance, you can't miss it. She starts walking, and right as she gets to the door, she grabs the other door, opens it for herself, and walks in.
Aww.
So my mind's going a mile a minute, because I don't want to be like that guy. And so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, she must hate like guys who open doors for her. She's probably like some type of feminist. I don't know, she's probably wearing pants to sacrament meeting. I don't know. So my mind's racing and I'm thinking, oh man, I'm just gonna go for the open opportunity and take that door. So I'm holding the door open and I let it go and walk through the door that guy's holding. And right as I let go, the girl grabs the door that I just was holding and kind of gives me a look like, weren't you gonna hold that door open for me? You're killing me! So I'm walking down the street with my caliente salad in hand still, and I see this girl up ahead and I'm like, oh, I know her, I'll say hi. But then a thought occurred. I still have the salad in my hand. That's not good. Because it's like everywhere. It's just like, hey guys, I'm a salad, I'm gonna give him a heart attack soon. And so I'm thinking, oh man, she might notice that I eat or something. This is super awkward. So I do like a smooth move, I go like this and turn it to myself because that's gonna hide it. So I'm walking and I say hi to her and she says hi and it was awkward. That's what happened. No, here's another awkward situation. So I was talking to my girlfriend the other day. No, that's not awkward. So I was talking to her and like we were talking about how girls can cuddle with each other, and it would be okay. And then she asked me, like, well, do you cuddle with your roommates? I'm like, okay, like, girls can cuddle with each other, but for guys, it's a whole nother ballgame. That just happened. So another awkward situation I find is I'm pretty good with names, and so I'll learn a name, and then like a week later I'll still remember that name, and then I'll go up to them and meet them for like the second time, and I'll say their name, and it normally goes one of two ways. It either goes, oh man, this guy's so nice, he knows my name, but I feel terrible because I don't remember your name, like every time, and then, or there's another one that's, this guy knows my name. That's creepy. He's probably chilling in some white van passing out candy to strangers. I don't know. So to avoid this whole awkward situation, I started greeting people in the third person. So I'll start saying, Jordan here saying hi to James, or Jordan here saying have a good day to Jessica, or Jordan here saying check out my white van, I got candy to Jessica, Jordan. Whoever it is. It's normally strangers I meet up the road. But, so, I figured that I could take this to the next level. And I can start narrating my life. Just so everyone's on the same page, everyone knows what's going on. And I figured if Stephanie Myers can do it, so can I. So like the other day, this is how my life went down. Jordan, walking down the street. He sees a tree. He looks at a bird. He realizes that he's super excited that it's not winter anymore in Rexburg. He sees a girl, Jessica, and realizes that he's had a crush on her for 14 years. He doesn't know what to say, so he stops and stares into her eyes longingly. For 5 whole minutes. Jessica gives him a weird stare like, what is this guy doing? What's going on? A thought pops into Jordan's head. Girl, look at that body. Jessica slaps him in the face and walks off. Jordan curses the day that LMFAO sang that song, Sexy and I Know It. Well, off to Jordan's white van.
Mexican girls is a white person problem. All right, so next up is Ryan Cribs. He's proud to be from Texas. So give it up for Ryan.
No intro music?
No, it's broken. Aww. Who broke it?
All right. Well, my name is Ryan Cribs, and I'm from Houston, Texas. And a little bit about me: I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, but I was not born in a hospital. I was actually born right at home, natural childbirth. My parents gave natural childbirth. Actually, my mom did. I think it was her turn that time. My dad had a bad experience the first time. So. There's a dissertation for you. So. Anyway, I was born in my house, natural childbirth, and my parents couldn't find the blanket that they were going to wrap me up in. So my mom was wearing this jacket, and she took it off and she wrapped me up in the hood of the jacket. So now I tell everyone I was born in the hood. I'm glad you got that. The other people did not. Anyway. But I love being from Texas. Anyone from Texas here? Woo! 2 people. You must be from California. Anyway. How many people know people from Texas who are like their roommates or something like that? How many people know people here from Texas? Raise your hand. How many of you know that those people from Texas like have a big Texas flag in their room like right now? That's what I love about Texas. See, like we are very prideful of our state, as you can see. Eat it, Californians. It's all right. The joke's on you. The shirt was made in China. So anyway, but I love being from Texas. I love like the pride that's there. You know, I love wearing the shirt that says like Texas, and then like the slogans, "Don't mess with Texas" and stuff like that. You don't see that in other states.
Don't mess with Alaska.
You're way too far away. Anyway, but like you don't see very much of that. But even if you did, what would they say? Kansas, population 32 teeth. Delaware. No one can find us on the map. Louisiana. Who's my daddy? Yeah, half you didn't get that joke. Wyoming. Just a big question mark, maybe. I love Texas, but I like traveling. I've actually traveled a lot when I was young. And I've seen a lot of parts of the states, and I've noticed that like people are different about like their sports. See, like in the South, we're real about our sports. Like we're honest about it. See, if someone came up to me and told me like Houston Astros, they suck, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. But see, if you make fun of a team from the Northeast, like the Red Sox, or the Yankees, or the Patriots, they look at you like you punched a baby or something like that. Okay. Okay. But anyway, I like traveling, but I actually have a friend who doesn't like traveling. It's a friend from Houston who actually traveled up here. Who actually traveled with up here like 2 semesters ago. He's actually from Houston, and he doesn't like airports because he's kind of big. He's a fat guy, basically. But anyway, he hates airports, not just because it takes him forever to get his shoes back on in the airport security line, but also because like there's so many things in an airport that remind him about just how fat he is. Like for instance, like in airports. What is that big flag? I'm sorry. In airports, there's all these like urinals that are like lined up in the bathroom, and they're all electric, which is good. But my friend, he uses one, and he backs away, and the one he uses flushes, and so does the 2 on the side. Not only that, they make him buy 2 seats. and which is bad enough because both of them are window seats. You know? Sorry. Did you hear this in the news? McDonald's might be starting to sell horse meat. Horse meat at McDonald's? I'd have to say nay. Everyone got it? All right. All right. All right. Women, we men love you, but you do weird things to us. Or you cause weird things to happen to us, I should say. Like, I don't know what it is about being around women that all of a sudden makes men gassy. You women seem to know what I'm talking about. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you pick up your date, and all of a sudden you're like, oh boy. Ladies, have you ever been on a date and like where your date is sitting down like at a movie or at a theater or something like that, and all of a sudden you just see him fidgeting in his seat the whole time? Maybe not. I see some guy fidgeting over there. It's not because he's nervous about the date, But anyway, we women love you. Women, we love you. We women, we men, love you as love you women as men. I'm a little confused today. But during the 2012 election, there was a lot of talk about like what would it be like if we had a woman president. And I think that'll be neat. I think it'd be neat to have a woman president. I'm not talking about Hillary Pantsuit Clinton. Doesn't really count as a woman in my opinion. I'm sorry. But I'm talking about like a real woman, you know, like things that she probably would do differently. Like, you know, instead of going to war, she'd just kind of give the country the silent treatment. You know, kind of like, everybody, we're not talking to Iraq. They know what they did. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Matt. All right. Next up is Matt. Sorry, that was just Ryan. Sorry. Yay, Ryan. All right. So Matt is from Seattle. He likes Adventure Time. Yeah. Brownie points there for that. All right. So give it up for Matt.
Is there any better way to start? So I don't like to brag, but all the singles in my area want to meet me. It must be because of all the iPads I've won. So I was at the supermarket the other day. I saw they have this new product, ramen shortcut. Because ramen's too long, I guess. I mean, who's that for? Like, I didn't think ramen could get shorter. I thought it was on par with like Pop-Tarts and cereal. So I looked at the directions. Literally the only difference is that little powder packet is like pre-mixed in. I didn't realize it was such a tedious step. Like, who's opening it? Like, there's another bag? What is this? How passionate is this guy about how fast he gets his food? I've come to terms waiting 30 minutes or less for pizza. But 3 minutes for ramen, too far. I sprayed a mosquito with mosquito repellent the other day. Now he doesn't have any friends. So I was talking to a teacher and asking if we could use a little 3x5 card on our test with the notes. He said no, because you never have a 3x5 card in life with all the information. You never have that right at your fingertips. It's about 3x5, right? I love smartphones. And I love getting new ones because they're always sleek, they're fast, they look nice. But after a month or so, you've dropped them, they're scratched, they're broken, you slap them to try and make them go faster. They're kind of like a character from Les Mis. You're just trying to check Twitter and it's just thinking, look down, look down. That's all I'll be seeing, fortunately for you. So I wonder if Stevie Wonder autographs things in Braille. So I've always known that math teachers are kind of sadistic, but it wasn't until I started paying attention to the units of measure I've used this semester. Like pollution per year, rats per month was particularly scarring. Female deaths per year. Don't worry, the problem went out of its way to make sure you knew they were impoverished. Modern marbles really has no business being on the History Channel. So sometimes me and my wife will get dressed when the other one's in the other room, and we'll end up matching on accident, the same color, or a Pokemon shirt, or something. And one of us has to go, "Oh, we'll change." Because we can't walk around campus like that. I mean, it's too adorable, right? Hold on. Hold on. I mean, look at this, right? Come on.
I'll go change.
So I asked Gandalf one day to play that song, "I Want You to Want Me." And he just looks at me and says, "Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap trick."